have to face this guy again?
Oh, here we... All right, come on. You got it this time.
Come on, this one's for pride.
You guys tied.
Oh, no, never mind. It's not, no pride.
I should have blocked him in the next week.
Brody, hold intense defense. Goodness gracious, that was 2 possessions.
What's wrong with his controller?
Oh, yeah, it is definitely the controller.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, everybody. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Great to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Detroit...
What are you going to do out there, Shan? Huh? What are you going to do?
He ain't doing nothing. I can show you better than I can teach you, young. You just wait.
You ain't going to do nothing out there tonight,
Oh, I ain't going to do nothing. Keep talking. You already know my game don't lie. Hey, wait. You got something right there.
What, we're here?
Oh, wait, that's just your foot in your mouth.
Got him. You're so corny,
Yeah,
man.
whatever. You just mad because I'm going to have you looking silly. Just watch.
You going to take that? Nah, man. I'm going to be watching my boy DJ.
DJ? What? You got jokes. Man, watch what I do out there. Hey, DJ.
Hey, put some respect on my name.
All right, little Judge, you going to see, man. You going to see.
All right, let him talk to you like that. I don't know what he's saying.
Hey, man. What? Man, he was trying to keep up with you.
If you're looking for tickets to any upcoming events and games, visit the ticket booth on our team's website for availability.
A reminder, fans, we hope you'll come and join us for Trading Card Day. First 10,000 fans to the arena will receive a trading card pack. Arrive early to the fan zone and get inside by Hooper and the Pistons dancers. Just a reminder, folks, make certain to be here for our figurine giveaway. Come to the game and get a figurine of your favorite mascot, Hooper.
The Star-Spangled Banner, sung by and with Brigham.
Well, guys, Stan Van Gundy has coached the likes of Alonzo.
Thanks, D.A. And Drummond is just a hulk of a man. He's really the backbone of this team. Early in the regular season here, some teams off and running, but granted, we've had a talented roster that's not coming together yet. What steps do you take to try to... Here's Prince. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Her passes to Muscout. Detroit with the rebound. And this matchup with the Hawks is their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, had a 4-game season series between these two. Both will be looking to set the tone tonight.
And let's hope for a heated matchup in this first game between them, because a close one tonight ensures we'll have 3 more good games down the road.
Nobody near Schroeder. Traps in the tray. Schroeder's got 5 points so far.
Schroeder likes to drive first, now establishing the shoot first confidence. Love watching him rise up immediately after the kick.
A nice shot by Griffin.
Yeah, both sides trying to keep up with one another, but doing it from distance.
And he throws it hard with one hand.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. They set the pick. Bobbed up there for Drummond. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. The Hawks leading by 6. Prince outside. Baseline jumper. And that one goes off.
The defense cannot afford to be that lazy. You got to be up on the shooters at all times, especially with the mid-range.
Here's Ray, and the layup's still off the glass. And when you watch TJ play and the way he's found some early success, Greg, you are just surprised that he didn't commit himself to basketball earlier on. I mean, I understand his love for music, but he missed some valuable developmental time taking that time off.
Yeah, but to be fair, DJ's a different player today than he was in the past. He was only interested in music and essentially removed himself from draft consideration. So now he just comes off as a much more focused and committed player. And for this team, he looks to be well worth the wait.
Ball's not close. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. And he gets up the fast break with a cluster shot.
Careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Terrific anticipation using the hands. How are you not protecting the basketball in that situation?
They set the screen. Kicks it out to Prince. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Well executed. Great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen to complete the play.
Drummond sets the screen for Jackson. Pocket 6. And it's Drummond missing.
Credit the defense wisely avoiding fouling the shooter. Don't want to give up a personal there. He made him attempt a difficult layup.
And here we go. The Pistons fast break.
It's one of those guys, wild and don't hesitate at all. Just gets it over before the D can react.
Up to the right wing. Kicks to Muscala. Back to Schroeder. Muscala launches a three. He can't get it to go. And Detroit the other way. They defeated Indiana in their last.
And I love the fact that they did such a good job of really reacting to what the defense was giving them.
They capitalized on so many opportunities. The offense tonight just extremely fluid.
Here's three. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Schroeder leading the charge. And Dennis Schroeder plays the game with a real threat. Tremendous confidence in his ability.
Sometimes that gets him in a bit of trouble too, Kevin. You got to minimize some of the energy that you put into the antics that are happening around the game and put that kind of energy back into the game. But still a talented young point guard and a guy who wants to measure himself up against the best in the league every night.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. John Lure, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Tolliver comes in for Blake Griffin. And Smith subbed in for Jackson. Lure dishes to Allen. Pass to Ray. Lure the screen. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by Muscala. The Hawks leading. Schroeder outside. Dishes it to Muscala. Atlanta again missing.
Just can't find the bottom of the net right now. He's looking frustrated. This quarter has been a bit of a nightmare for him.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Delaney, the pass to Schroeder. There's a minute left in the first quarter. Feeds it to Muscala. And he's good on the three ball. And the Hawks lead by 5.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Lure the screen. No good from Ray.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Out to the wing. Here's Delaney. He's had some plays on, but no scoring yet from him.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Atlanta making a switch here. Taylor's checked in. The Hawks shooting their fifth free throw of the game here. Pistons trail by 8. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. Here's Easy Breezy coming off a solid against Indiana. Now here's Taylor. That's to Delaney. Goes up with a strike. The shot misses. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hawks on top, leading by 5. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Getting high percentage looks, wearing down that defense on the inside.
Such a great way to get yourself into an offensive groove and build up some early confidence.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for a moment. Muscala and Plumlee the bigs. And it's Delaney in at the 2. Atlanta leading by 3. Taylor kicks to Plumlee. Down low. Delaney now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Ray. Swing gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Hey, Brent, what's more important, offense or defense? Some guys are great at both.
Well, offense is sometimes what you get paid for, Kevin, but defense is where you need a buy-in. And so to me, it's always the defense and the way that you construct that camaraderie on that end of the floor, that communication on that end of the floor that's going to make the difference in your season.
Don't you love two-way players, though, guys that play hard at both ends? It's hard to do, but the guys who do it well really stand out.
Well, it's not football, Kevin. There's 2 sides that you have to play in basketball, and certainly the more equipped that you are to play both, the more playing time you're going to see for a coach.
And we play through the first minute here in the second.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pistons trail by 5. Smith outside. Lure the screen. Here's Ray. A Pistons rebound. Second chance effort. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
At his height, you have to like what he gives you as a shooter.
But when he squares up from the medium range, there's little things you can do to stop him.
Shot by Taylor, no good. And you don't want to give up 10 too often. Got it, and the Lakers get cut down to just 1 on the basket from Ryan.
I'm watching Ish Smith watch his teammates. Great swing to the wide-open man for the uncontested shot.
Taylor attacking. It's over Wells. Kicks it to Plumlee. The Hawks working the ball around. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. Here's Delaney. Detroit with the rebound. Easy breeze has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Step back shot. The shot by Wells. No good.
That's a wide open shot. Sadly, he came up short.
A 3-pointer right on target. He's got 5.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. It is good. Easy breeze has got 17 now. And has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. The pass to Delaney. Outside, Taylor. Plumlee with the screen, and Muscala kicks to Delaney. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. Back to Muscala. He dishes it to Taylor. Over Smith. Gets the front of the rim and out. The Pistons have gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. Plumlee with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Taylor with the ball. Now Smith defending. Shot by Taylor, no good. Here's Ray. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Hawks have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Plumlee, the pass to Delaney. Over to the wing. There's Muscala. Offline with his 3.
And that's a rare sight. Usually shooters make the defense pay when they're that lackadaisical. Combine his massive size and then his desire to pound the glass, it makes him a tough cover on the floor.
Plumlee with the screen. Delaney kicks to Plumlee. It's hauled in by Tolliver. Tolliver's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Wells. He's covered closely. To the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Smith. It's good. This game is all in. Smith's got his first basket.
And once once again, there's Ish Smith going turbo mode to get past the defense. An excellent look at the bucket off the drive.
Stolen by Lure. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Smith with the ball, and they take the lead. And the Pistons lead by 2.
The guy is capable of so many things like that on the offensive end. Anytime you lose sight of him, he's got a huge advantage.
Muscala. Now here's Wells. He started close. Tolliver kicks to Luke. Over Plumlee. Rebound by the Hawks. Plumlee's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Outside, 2. Here's the feed to Muscala. Tries to snap the cold streak. Off the left rim and out. Pistons have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. And while most teams are moving in the direction of attacking from 3-point range or inside, this Pistons team will still look to make a living in the mid-range game.
And the Pistons right at the top of the NBA in terms of almost 20% of their points coming from that area. Well, you have to play to the strengths of your team, even in an ever-evolving game. Right now, that's where their bread is buttered.
Plumlee with the screen for 3. Shot by Taylor, no good. Here are the Pistons with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Wells. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Now it's a 6-point Piston lead.
Slick look from Smith as he comes away with the assist.
Taylor dishes to Muscala. And he uses the glass on the lane. He's got 7. Pistons leading by 4. Wells with it. 9-point game is last out. Sinks the triple.
Danny Wells has gone out of his way to take DJ under his wing in the NBA. Not sure if that's the guy you want as a veteran leader, but he and DJ seem to be on the same page.
Muscala, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, easy.
And then I shoot on 6. Now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the side.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, scoring has not been an issue. How are you getting those looks that you want?
I appreciate it, DA. You know, my teammates have done a great job of finding me whenever I get a gap in space. You know, I know as long as I keep moving, I keep hustling, you know, they'll set me up in a position to score. And, you know, fortunately, I've been able to get a few to fall in my way the first half.
Well, it's been more than luck. You've done a great job. See you in the second half. Kevin?
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. The start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Some different look here for the Pistons. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Lure. Wells comes in for Reggie Bullock. Easy Breezy's checked in for Langston Galloway. And it's Ish Smith in for Reggie Jackson. The big man, Tolliver and Drummond. Easy Breezy out there with Smith. And it's Wells in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. Here's Smith. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Hawks have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Delaney. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Detroit's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Ran it all. Screen by Smith. Hey, the pass to Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. And if you're wondering where the points are coming from here tonight, here's a breakdown in the scoring between the front court and back court tonight for the Pistons.
And it's been guard play, which really has shouldered the burden offensively here. They'd like a bit more production from the front court, but in the meantime, this backcourt has kept them in the game. Drummond mixes defense
Hawks go to David Aldridge.
He said it's a badly bruised hip. He's in a lot of pain. He doesn't think there's any significant bone or joint damage. The season is still very young, but that is bad news to get at any point in the year. We'll see how the team responds without him.
Appreciate that, DA. Well, it's never easy for a player to go through what he's experiencing, Greg, right now.
But it's something that happens to almost every player. He's strong enough mentally to get through it. This we know.
Sometimes off the court, you work harder than you do preparing for a regular game. He'll get himself ready to go. Looking forward to when he gets back on the court.
Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Now, Detroit moving up. Here's Ray. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done. And watching Andre Drummond play, that's really just an old school type center. He heats up space in the middle and finishes plays in close. Not a skilled guy who can pull a defender away from the basket.
Stolen. Oh, and Henry, no question, powered it down.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Yeah, he picked up the ball clean. He has a sneaky court awareness that you have to be careful around. That time results in the steal.
Different look here for Detroit. Griffin comes in for Anthony Towers. And it's Dwight Bikes in for Wells. And with Drummond, he does play like towering centers of decades past.
I mean, he isn't great at moving the ball around or hitting shots from range, but his size and athleticism are elite and one of the best rebounders in our game.
The Hawks have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. The Pistons trailing. Bikes kicks to Griffin. He feeds it to Smith. Finish to Bikes. Here's Griffin. Sinks the 3 points. Griffin's got 8 points. Here's Taylor. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer off on.
They haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to happen.
Griffin's shot is off.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
And the shot goes in. And it's a 3-point Piston lead.
Out quickly, then the beautiful execution. You can't do it any better.
There's running the floor, and then there's running the floor with purpose. And I love the energy on this play.
There's a good screen. Pass to Muscala. Hawks passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. That one may be a little beyond his comfort zone, but he made it count. Delaney's got the game tied up here for Atlanta. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Smith dishes to Drummond. Screen by Smith. Drummond passes to Griffin. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And you don't see it quite as often anymore, but if you give Blake Griffin some space, Brent, and the cap to the hoop, they'll put you on a poster. And whatever other social media you've got, and I know you've got a lot.
Yeah, log in, Kevin, and you'll see some Blake Griffin highlight plays. And it does seem like he needs a little bit more room to get to that burst. But that's a guy who's a veteran. That's a guy who's understanding his game a little bit better and still finding ways to be effective.
Passes to Delaney. Shoots a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
You can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
And Drummond kicks to Griffin. Here's Easy Breezy. He's covered by Bazemore. No good from Ray. Atlanta's got more than a 50% success rate on their 3-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. This is to Bazemore. This one for 3. Offensive rebounds. And cut it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
Well, that's the second part of the equation there. Block out, be aggressive, and control the glass. Still fresh on the minds is that 2015 season for the Atlanta Hawks when they won 60 games and a trip to the Eastern Conference Finals, but they've never quite recaptured that magic, and most of those players are gone, so time to rebuild.
1:32 left in the third. Shot by Collins, no good. Pistons trail by 4. Griffin dishes to Bites. Here's Easy Breezy. He's got 21. Drummond. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 8 now from the night. Shoots the 3. No good that time. Detroit the other way. And then the Hawks win total steadily diminishing over the last 2 seasons. What do you think, Andy?
Well, I think there's a couple of things going on. Maybe a team figured out some of what they do systematically. They lost a lot of the guys that were part of that team that won so many games a few years ago. So they're going to younger players that don't have as much experience, and younger players that don't have as much experience in the system. It takes a little while to get that stuff back.
A terrific shot on a turnaround. 16 points for him.
Yeah, there's really no defense for that one. Turnaround jumper, on time, on target.
In the corner, Smith with it. Pass to the paint. Here's Pikes. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this guy.
Well, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
And that's what we're seeing more and more. Point guards who can finish as well as they make the play.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Hawks lead by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. Let's listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team in the huddle.
We don't need to be in a hurry to build. Let's just go with our defense, keep moving and keep playing.
Poised aggression, this guys. I think the message there from Mike Budenholzer asking for help. And so the big win by Detroit in the tight game. That was a fun night of basketball. It was continued to wait out until the very last moment.
DJ, great game.
Thanks, Char. Am I blowing up?
You're trending. Oh, hey, we need to go do an interview with the guys in the studio. Let's go.
Let's get it, man.
Hey, Shaq here. I love how you were able to take control of the game with your score. Was this a barbecue chicken alert kind of night?
Barbecue chicken. Man, I was just finishing plays that the rest of the team was creating, and, you know, when a team has the ball moving around and the offense is flowing like we had tonight, you know, anybody on the team can put up big numbers. And tonight I just happen to be that guy.
Barbecue chicken alert, Ernie, back to you.
Joel MB process. What's up, baby?
First of all, it's the process.
Yeah, all right, the process. I'm a huge fan, man.
What's your name?
DJ.
CJ?
Nah, man, it's DJ, man. I know, you know who I am, bro.
What's that type of attitude?
What you talking about? There's no attitude, baby. We both in the league, man. I look up to you, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
Yeah.
But you gotta earn that respect.
Oh, man, well, you must have not seen my last game, because I earned it, baby. You know what I'm saying?
What was it in college?
Nah, I'm talking about on the court.
Summer league?
When I played last week.
Oh.
Look, anyway, you can see it on my Instagram. It's official DJ. Check it out.
I don't follow little kids.
You got jokes, big man. All right, I'm going to catch you on the court.
Hey, welcome to Foot Locker. Let me know if you need anything.
Okay, great, thanks.
Those look awesome. Great choice. Good choice. Good choice. Excellent pick.
Thanks, man. I'm all set.
All right, great. Have a nice day.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Miami Heat. For the Heat, they split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. Should be a good one tonight. And we'll see DJ on the court tonight, and if you follow shoe trends, then you'll know he just signed a huge shoe contract. What does that mean for a player like DJ?
You know, getting a shoe contract is a sign that you made it to the big time. You don't give contracts out to nobody, Tom.
And not only that, he's got the shoe contract from the shoe contractor's shoe contract. You know what I mean? Like, the people who get shoe contracts, they want to give him a shoe contract. Unbelievable.
What's that shoe? 22.
Wow. Did you have a shoe contract?
Yeah.
Yo, hey, man. Come on, Joe. You can't be standing behind me like that, bro. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I see you listening to that new Lil Uzi Vert, though.
Yeah, it's on my mix, man. It's fire.
Oh. You know I have a couple playlists on SoundCloud, right?
Oh, for real?
You should use them in your mixes, maybe.
Oh, you use SoundCloud? Yeah, man, I'm thinking about moving my vinyls to digital.
Oh.
Yeah.
You old school, huh?
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's how I actually learned, too. You ever seen that movie Juice? My 4th cousin's friend arranged a scratch pattern for that one scene.
Oh, what?
Yeah, man, DJing's been in my blood, you know? But that site's cool, too, you know? You might need Serato. I'll cook you up. When are you gonna be DJing next, man?
You know, man, I'm not sure, but it'll probably be during the off season and at a spot where they don't allow 18-year-olds.
All right, man, whatever, that's cool. Yeah. Hey, I gotta get back to work, but if you see Shammy, tell him he owes me $5, okay?
All right, I will do.
All right.
Shouldn't you be somewhere working? You can work. Hey,
What's
what's
up?
Jill doing here, man?
I don't know, following me apparently, but he says you owe him $5.
What? He said I owe him $5.
That's what the man said.
He still owe me from our bet last week.
Man, never pays up.
Gift packages are available for the NBA fans that you know. Purchase multiple game packages and receive up to a 25% discount for face value. See the box office for more details.
I never wanna waste your time. So precious is yours, is mine. Every time, my God. So precious is yours, is mine. This one is
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA.
I make teachers one of the brothers. I can go wet as a brother. Give me the ball at the end of the buzzer.
And as the NBA season gets going, some teams look good on paper, but it doesn't always add up. And as a player, Steve, how do you know that your team has a different look here for the Pistons? Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for John Lure. Stanley Johnson comes in for Reggie Bullock. Wells, he's checked in for Langston Galloway. And Easy Breezy subbed in for Jackson. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Whiteside. Justice Winslow comes in for Luke Pepper. Waiters, he's checked in for James Johnson. And it's Johnson in for Dwayne Wade. And for Miami, look at who they got out there. We've got Justice Winslow. Johnson is out there with Dragic. And there's Deion Waiters. And it's Olynyk in at the center position. Now, here's Wells. He's guarded by Johnson. 6 to shoot. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 14 feet out. Wells has got his first points of the game.
Wells, man, he is tough to shake. Does a good job of not letting the D get to him when he shoots.
Johnson outside. Dragic kicks to Waiters. Now here's Winslow. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Right from the start, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pistons lead by 3.
No, they didn't put enough body on Drummond. He has too much talent for that.
Back to Dragic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Easy Breezy. He's guarded by Clutch. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Greg, you hear about the competitive culture that this Miami Heat franchise has.
Yeah, that doesn't always work for some teams, but it works for the Heat. This group will push each other all the time to be the best they can be. The practices have a feel of game level intensity.
The Heat making a switch here. Haslam's checked in. Johnson outside. Haslam a screen. Dragic kicks to Waiters. Winslow, the pass to Johnson. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And that's a tough one. Those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
Some guys, they just know how to get away with it, and some don't.
Jordan Mickey's checked in for the Heat. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Eric Spoelstra. David?
Well, Kevin, they have a specific approach to tonight's game, which always have to get the ball into the paint as much as possible. Take advantage of what they believe is a big edge for them inside. Let's see if they're right about that tonight.
Okay, David, thanks. And Waiters kicks to Dragic. Swiped away. Here's Ray. Throws it in. The breakaway chance.
He does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
The fans really get their money's worth when they get to see him make plays like that.
Johnson outside. Kicks it to Dragic. Pass to Mickey. 2 Heat moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Johnson to screen. Here's Dragic from outside. Drills the 3-pointer. Dragic has got 7. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Drummond. Here's Easy Breezy. He's started by Clutch. As the whistle blows, a 3-point chance.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
That's about as violent as a rim rocker as it gets. A real confidence builder.
James Johnson's checked in for Mickey. Winslow set with Pedro Waiters. Dragic gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, he is scorching the Nets this quarter. Maybe that'll help wake up some of his teammates.
Detroit leading by 4. Need the pass to Drummond. To the inside. Oh, and that jam by Drummond.
Did you see the air Drummond gets underneath him?
Johnson. Back to Johnson. Waiters outside. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson the screen. Johnson kicks the Dragic. 3-pointer. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
Look at the money.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Waiters outside. Pass to Dragic. Johnson dishes to Winslow. Waiters for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Now Wells. Here's Johnson. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Doesn't go that time. Andre Drummond has been on display for Detroit. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And forward James Johnson battled his way back into the league after some stints abroad. He talked about his approach to the game.
I play the game how it's supposed to be played. I play offense, I play defense, I rebound, steals, blocks. You know, I'm pretty much that guy who likes to work hard and don't want anybody to beat him out, you know, except the challenge.
That's exactly the kind of hard-nosed, old-school attitude that coaches just love.
And Kevin, and so do his teammates. I mean, a guy like that brings out the best in everybody on that team. They just kind of feed off of his effort and desire.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far this way?
They're just not sitting back. They are going for steals, and their activity has been terrific.
You know, sometimes gambling gets you in trouble, but in that first quarter, it was just the opposite.
A big man, Tolliver and Drummond. Ish Smith is out there with easy breezy, and it's Wells, and it's a 3. They're the group Detroit to start the second one. The Heat shooting their first free throws of this game. Free throw, good way to
Well, a bit of a disappointing season for the Pistons last year. I thought they were ready to turn a corner with this group. End up missing the playoffs for the 7th time in 8 years.
Screen by Smith. Here's easy breezy. He's guarded by Waiter. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And Miami called for the foul. And for the Pistons, they know they needed to get better and make changes for this season. They did what they could do in that regard.
Kevin, you just wonder if this team is at a crossroads. They need to decide if they should miss the playoffs again. Is it time to rebuild? I look at this Piston team, the one thing they have to do is develop their young guys.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. The Heat trail by 9. Johnson kicks to Johnson. Johnson against Smith. Johnson with a screen on Smith. Johnson the screen. From deep 3-point range. Winslow shot is off.
Rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of action.
Lead the pass to Wells. He feeds it to Smith. Over Johnson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Justice Winslow.
You know, the way he plays the game, he's always in attack. This is the one area I think he definitely has to improve on in his career. Ish Smith is knocking down free throws.
And Miami making a change here. Babbitt's checked in.
You know, last season was a strong one for Ish Smith. He filled in as a starter, and he came off the bench. More of a scoring point guard, but he did a nice job of setting the table for everybody.
They set the pick. Waiters gets a wide open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Smith the pass to Ray. now about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
And folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
The fans really get their money's worth when they get to see him make plays like that.
Winslow dishes to Waiters. Rebound, Detroit. And with Ish Smith, he filled in for Reggie Jackson a lot of his run last season. And he was terrific. He showed that he can be effective in whatever role you need him. Steve Van Gundy had high praise for him.
Yeah, and what I like about him is that he'll give you production when he plays 5 minutes or 30 minutes. Never loses focus or disappears in a game.
Basket is good, and they'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? The easy bucket in the paint.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting...
The Heat trail by 19. Waiters with the ball. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Whiteside sets the pick for Dragic. Olynyk has the open look. It's in coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 4 assists in the game. Pistons lead by 16. Jackson kicks to Johnson. Drummond with a screen on Olynyk. Here's Johnson. Johnson with the stop.
We may not see a bigger screen set this year. Drummond, a $20 cab ride to get around.
And there's the call on Easy Breezy. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, he has to be careful now. He doesn't want to pick up that third foul this early.
Johnson the screen. Dragic the pass to Johnson. For 3, Olynyk.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots. His combination of energy and anticipation showing up on the offensive glass.
And here is Wells. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. Johnson kicks to Drummond.
Perfect on the pick and roll. Drummond showing good feel for this play.
The Heat trail by 18.
And that's his third foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half. And you know, last season it seemed like it was a strong return to form for Goran Dragic. He was able to be more ball dominant when he was on the floor. And that style seems to work to his advantage. And he just seemed more comfortable in his role with this team.
Here's Easy Breezy. 12 points for him. Drummond sets the screen for Wells. And taken away by Johnson. Outside, Dragic shoots it. A rebound by Ray.
Well, this is why you see guys shying away from the mid-range jumper. It's a bit of a lost art.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, Miami's Eric Spoelstra is known for his devotion to work. How does he stay centered? Yoga. He said, I like it because you have to keep your eyes on your own mat. If you're not focused on the spot in front of you, you'll fall over. Kevin, that mindfulness translates across the board.
Mindfulness. That's an interesting way to look at things, D.A. Spo is a great communicator. Knows how to certainly get through to his team. Dragic with some nice D.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
And the pass to Whiteside. Johnson outside. 5 on the clock. Outside, Dragic. Good on the triple. Dragic has got 15 points. Pistons leading by 15. Here's Easy Breezy. A 23-point game for him in the win against Atlanta.
Also, you have to mention the rebounding. Another area where he excels.
Detroit looking at a 3-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Dwayne. What's the focus in the second half?
Well, thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. Now, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. So the Pistons, Wells, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. Easy Breezy comes in for Langston Galloway. And it's Dwight Bikes in for Reggie Jackson. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Olenek, he's checked in for Whiteside. Winslow comes in for Luke Peck. Dion Waiters checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Goran Dragic. On the court for the Heat, Johnson and Waiters are the guard set. Winslow is out there with James Johnson. And it's Olenek in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Trey. Clip the line. Tries again, and it's good on the way. Lewis got 4 points now on the court.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
There's no luck.
Feel no rhythm. This may be a time when you want to make the extra pass. Give someone else a chance.
Master Ray. Whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And the league has taken some measure to keep the pace of the game going, which I think is good, getting players to the court more quickly after timeouts. Just carving some seconds. Sometimes they add up over the course of a game to make it seem faster, to keep the rhythm of the game. You like that direction, Steve?
I love that direction, especially for the fan to get a chance to watch it. I love all the little, like you said, nuances to keep this game moving. I would love to see, even when a coach calls a timeout, if he doesn't want to take the time, that they can continue to keep playing. If both coaches agree, just to have a timeout, because sometimes you just want to have a break. You might want to turn it over. You call a timeout, you don't have to strategize. Just keep playing.
Now, here's Olenek. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Here's Ray. And they come right back with their own three-point. Easy Breezy's got 18 points. Waiters dishes to Johnson. Johnson kicks to Waiters. There's the screen. Johnson, the pass to Olenek. 6 to shoot. Screen by Olenek. Waiters with 3. And it's Waiters again this one. Detroit leading by 6. Dishes it to Wells. The feed to Drummond. So he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Inside's checked in for Olympic.
The 2 big things that you want from a center are rebounding and defense. Drummond can provide both. One of the best rebounders in this league. Defense, though, it can be hit or miss at times.
Certainly Drummond such a force with his rebounding, Steve, as you mentioned. Second in the league last year, and the defense is coming along as well.
But as Coach said, he's improved playing away from the basket. Drummond has the athleticism to be an elite defender.
He's at the pick. Winslow dishes to Johnson. Feeds it to Waiters. Fires the 3. It's the three-point bomb. Waiters has got 10 points in the quarter.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, forcing defenders to come out and guard them, which could open up driving lanes if they want to take advantage of that.
And that one is good.
Consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the bench.
It's up to the stripe. He squares up and sinks it. Waiters got 12 points in just the second half.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Drummond with a screen on Johnson. The dish to Bites. Here's Ray. Not sure what he was thinking there. Waiters right side. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And so many great Pistons over the years. You think back to the bad boy era and all throughout the great history of this franchise, Smitty, you grew up in the era. Was there a Piston you modeled your game after growing up?
Yeah, there were. There were 2 guys, Joe Dumars and Isaiah Thomas. You could see their impact both these players had on both ends of the floor. They were interchangeable. They both can handle, can shoot. And what I love is the chemistry they had between those 2, and they are good friends of mine.
Free throw, good. Waiters. And both free throws good for Waiters. You know, Stephen, I think of Stan Van Gundy, I think of versatile, because we all know he's the head coach of the Detroit Pistons, but he's in charge of all the personnel moves, too. So he's got a lot on his plate.
Yeah, he does. I mean, when you start to look at it, he's wearing 2 hats. And one thing, he's doing a good job trying to run this organization from a management standpoint and also from a culture standpoint. So far, so good for Stan.
The Heat trail by 4. Down low. Howells with the steal. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Wells has a fearless streak, too. When he's driving inside, he's great at seeking out the
different look for Miami. Andy McWilliams checked in for Justice Winslow. Dwayne Wade comes in for Dion Waiters. And it's Crockett in for Tyler Johnson. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Here's Wade. They get it back. Right side. It's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot.
Clearly.
The Heat have been good at the free throw line in this one. 7 of 8.
And they've been mediocre all season long. Just about 76% from the line.
He's perfect from the line this time. Going to do it for the third quarter. Pistons lead by 5. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to say to his team.
Every loose ball, 50-50. You got to come up with those.
All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lights, courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And Detroit looking to do this. Luger and Drummond together down low. Bounce out there with easy version, and it's Wells at the 3. That free throw, no good.
And probably the prime memories with the Heat have to be from the Big 3 era. I mean, the team has done a great job of transitioning from that era to this current one, but classic example for me of reloading versus rebuilding.
And it's blocked by Whiteside. Now here's Crockett, the fast break opportunity. Dishes it to Whiteside. And so he draws the foul on the shot and trip to the line to shoot 2. Andre Drummond picks one up. And great credit the Miami Heat front office and coaching staff for continuing to keep this team competitive despite losing several Hall of Fame type players in the last couple of years.
And that is never an easy task for a franchise to go through. But the Heat have stayed in the competitive picture with smart signings and trades, and don't discount the impact it's had on that roster.
That shot, no good.
He got got the space he needed, but just blew the layup. It hurts me to see points lost like that.
Dragic kicks to Whiteside. Whiteside a screen. Wade has the open look. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Wade's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
Wade does a great job of coming off screens tight, and it's a big reason why he's able to create all that space.
Kicks to Bites. Lure the screen. Like it's 6. That's to Ray. And turnover. Did not get off the shot. 24-second violation.
Man, an important point in this game, that kind of turnover can really shift momentum.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Detroit. Jackson comes in for Dwight Bites. Dragic kicks to Wade to take the lead. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Ray, and it's blocked by Whiteside. Outside Dragic from 15 feet away, and it's Wade. That time on the assist from Dragic. Now it's a 4-point Heat lead. The Pistons have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Now the pass to Ray. Carries it from 3-point range. Easy breeze. He's got 23 points. The Heat have got all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Dragic kicks to Babbitt. And he drops it in from the low post.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. To the left wing, here's Ray. And not sure what he was thinking there.
He can't find his mojo. Tough quarter for him scoring the basket.
Johnson can't get it to go.
Coming down the stretch here, holding the lead. You like him to be more efficient offensively.
The floater, and with that, the Heat leaders have just 1 point on the basket from Jackson.
Love that by Reggie Jackson. The floater is a natural move for him.
They set the screen. Johnson kicks to Wade. And it's blocked by Ray. They will keep it. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Shooting for Detroit.
Ties it up, and this next one will give them the lead.
And probably the one constant of this Miami team the last few years has been their defense. They do a great job of making life difficult for opposing shooters, and it's been anchored by one of the best shot blockers in the game with Whiteside.
For Detroit, they've gone just 33% for the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Lure sets the pick for Jackson. Lure up top. Shot off the screen. That one wide left.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You can see he's frustrated with that one. Knows it's up to him to make that play.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Running the screen. Passes it to Ray. To the inside. Never goes in. Miami Liberty's cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Drummond.
There are guys Drummond's size, but not many move or adjust as well as he does against aggressive people.
Dragic with a wide open look. Off target from outside.
This is the guy who had 3 threes in the first half. Since then, still waiting on number 4.
Read the pass to Luke. Here's easy breezy. Detroit needs to get off the shot to take the lead. Pistons keep it alive. And it's Drummond missing.
That's just 2 tough competitors meeting right at the rim. Someone, in my opinion, had to lose.
Dragic dishes away. They grab their own miss. Whiteside. It's good. And the Heat lead by 4.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
Half-court points for Andre Drummond.
He's learning how to score in more ways. Andre now able to sustain offense rather than it being so sporadic.
Right side of screen. Johnson kicks to Dragic. It's rebounded by Ray. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got it. Now, here's Ray. He's tightly guarded. Right side of the bench to Dragic. Right side is 3-on-2. Stolen by Jackson.
Solid mid-range shooter. You like to push him out further.
Now Dragic, right side, sets the pick for Dragic. Johnson outside. Pass to right side. The 24-7 shot clock on the Winston Galloway's checked in for easy breezy. So it's the Pistons now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Galloway. Wade with the defensive effort.
That's one of those where you think you've got it, you relax for just a second, and then you're kicking yourself.
No good from Dragic. The Pistons lead. And here's the break. By the Heat. Johnson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. 1:57 after the fourth quarter. Right side sets the pick for Dragic. He kicks to right side. And Fisher's going to traveling violation. Pistons shooting about 37% in the fourth quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them. Here's Ray, and a foul call on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
This free throw is good, and Marvel put them up right too. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Fantastic job. Stepping up and knocking those two down. That's got to be a huge confidence builder.
It's on the screen. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Johnson. Pass the court out the assist from Wade. That's now 8 points for James Johnson.
Well, Wade knows he's at his best when he's getting teammates involved. Good look.
Here's Wade. And a steal. Here's the 2-hand. This break, that might be just what they need to get the time going in their direction.
You know what? It's a big momentum builder for sure. That could be a game-changing moment.
Wade gets to Johnson. Inside. Break Detroit. Shoots from the right block. And it's Bullock missing. Nice and great passing from him.
Everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Right on the screen. Lead with it. Outside Dragic. And they're unable to get the time basket there. And the Pistons with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's easy breezy. Tries a 3. Pistons keep it alive. And an intentional foul right there.
That's a foul. To stop the clock. That's the enemy of this system.
game. Focus on good execution. The rest will take care of itself.
So it's the Pistons that come out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continue to wait out until the very last moment to see it.
Kevin, great production offensively tonight. How did you find some rhythm?
Thanks, DA. I was just trying to find the seams in their defense, and my teammates did a really good job of just finding me in positions that I could score. I don't score as much as I did tonight unless the rest of the team is just really making things easy for me. So honestly, they deserve all the credit.
Too kind. You deserve some of it too. Congratulations, guys.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Another one tonight. Yes. Did a good job tonight, Rook. Thanks, man. Points, check. Rebounds, check. Assists, check. Help D, block, steals, check, and check. You had a stat buffet out there tonight, Rook.
Thanks, Shem. Balanced stat sheet is the key to a healthy career.
Right. Really coming into your own, fam. Keep rolling.
You was